Here's another comment from one of our new friends, 7860092, on a video I made called Hair Loss, Tips for Managing Stress, when he said, quote, "Thanks for answering my question, Nick. Did you just say it's all about DNA? So does that mean eating healthy, etc. doesn't affect hair when it's all about DNA anyway?" End quote. Now, that's a clever question. You know, one of my things that I talk about regularly is I say, it's not that people are afraid to be wrong, it's that people fear being a hypocrite. They fear being exposed, being a hypocrite. They fear being known for saying one thing, but then being proven that they actually say and believe another thing. So it's important to me that I'm clear on this. I don't want to make it seem like there's a double standard, that I'm saying, well, ultimately it's about your DNA. So when it comes to certain things, it's ultimately fatalistic anyway. What's going to happen is going to happen. Here's what I believe. I do believe that ultimately it is in your personal DNA. I don't think you can look at your family members and try to deduct patterns from that. I don't. I think you as the individual are born in your DNA, and it's ultimately going to determine whether you go bald in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, etc. I do believe, and that's going back to my belief system of you looking at yourself at a photo of 1-year-old, and I think that's a good projection of what you're going to look like as a 35-year-old man. Just like it is if you double your height in inches as a 2-year-old human being, it's a good projection of what you'll be as an adult. It's worked for me. So I believe it's in your personal DNA when you're born. At the same time, though, I do believe that how you take care of yourself physically definitely has an effect on it. I think that if you, for example, smoke cigarettes, if you don't take care of yourself physically, then you can age yourself, just like onset diabetes. Now look this up. Watch What the Health on Netflix. You'll see what is causing diabetes, especially the epidemic in America. Meat. People don't believe it, but that's actually what's causing it. We're consuming too much meat, and it's aging us quicker because people didn't used to eat this much meat as they do now. So there's ways to age quicker by overdoing things. Smoking, eating too many saturated fats, cholesterol, meat. I definitely believe it. Lack of exercise. That's going to age you. I'm a 36-year-old man, and I'm very healthy as a 36-year-old man. Compare me to the average 36-year-old man, I'm going to win. I'm healthier than him. It's a fact, right? My doctor said that. So I do believe that if you can, in essence, age yourself, you can bring on onset diabetes, and maybe even a heart attack by your, early on in life. I definitely believe that you can age yourself, and I think in theory that could bring upon anything in aging. We can go to the most petty part of it. The pettiest part of it would be your hair loss. Okay, so be it. But who cares about hair loss when you've got onset diabetes and you're at risk for a heart attack? So for me, that's the bigger picture. I believe you can age yourself. I believe you can speed up the aging process. You have your DNA, which is your guideline. But I do believe if you're unhealthy, I think it speeds that up. I think everything else is a distraction. I think it comes down to health, and you can speed it up through that. Does that make sense? That's my answer for that question.